Good morning and welcome to my permission that I've been out on in the last couple of videos I've had up. It stretches from way down there right across here beyond the trees. Now I've had a problem accessing this permission. I can't have access through the farmhouse, which is the white building over in the corner there. So I've had to find a way in, which is over there at far end of a line of trees beyond the big trees here, climbing over fences and gates and God knows what to get to this part here. Now this used to be two farms. The farmhouse that's up on the top and the farmhouse that's behind me here. And what happened was the people in the farm behind me bought out the guy up the top and merged it into one. Well, this is the best access onto the permissions down the lane I've just driven down. And I know it was a private residence for quite a few years when the farmer moved up into the other one. So I thought I didn't like to sort of come and ask, and yesterday I plucked up the courage, I wandered across. I thought, right, I'm going to knock on the door and say, look, can I come down this lane and park my car at the bottom? Lo and behold, when I get here, it's been demolished. It's gone. Now I've never been round here for many a year. There was a building here. The main farmhouse was here. You see, what I can see from over there is just trees. And the farm, I just assumed the farmhouse was behind the trees. And it's gone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a kick around here with a detector. I've traced it back to the 1820s. I can't find any trace of it prior to that. You can see the local hoodlums have been at it. So now I'm going to have a bit poke around here with a detector. There'll be junk, God knows what, but you never know. We might find something. And if I do, I'll come back here. I'll catch you then in a bit. I'm round what was the front of this farmhouse, which is now a bit of a dumping ground. There's a supermarket trolley there from Tesco. Black bin bags full of God knows what. Now this used to be the way up to the farmhouse, which was up here. And it was access up these stone flags and steps which have all sort of fallen to bits. Now I used to live around here when I was a kid, not very far away. And if you were lucky, this was the 1960s. And if you were lucky, you could get a paper round, delivering the newspapers. And if you're really lucky, you had a round on a morning and a round on an afternoon when you finished school. And this farm was on my round, and it was the bane of my life, because I had access was over there from a housing estate that's over to my right here. And if it was raining, it was an unpaved path. It was all mud and clarts, as we call it round here. So I had a paper here in the morning, and again on an afternoon when I finished school. And I was paid the princely sum then, in the 1960s, of 15 shillings a week, which is 75 pence in today's decimal currency, 3/4 of a pound. That was a lot of money to a kid in the 1960s. So this place owes me all those muddy shoes and God knows what for a couple of years while I had that paper on. Now down here, I've cleared away as much of the metal as I can, because there's loads lying on the surface. And I've lifted that stone because under that stone there's a signal there. So I'm going to dig that. And to save me battery, I'll come back because it's very, very cold and it's the battery's running down. I have got a spare on me, but I'll catch you when I find what I'm hoping to find down here. See you in a minute. Right. We have a signal at the pinpointer here. That's where it is. How sort of unexciting after all that. a halfpenny, I think. No, it's not a halfpenny. It is. Do you know what? I can't make. I've dropped it. It's possibly a 2p or a halfpenny. I'm not sure which. When I find out, I shall let you know. Anyhow, first coin on here. Cracking on. See you in a minute. Right. I'm back in the field. I've come out to an area where the farmhouse was. It's hard work. There's trees everywhere. I'm getting whacked across the head with branches. There's signals everywhere. There's roots when you try and dig a hole. A brass padlock. Dug a padlock the other day, an old one. There's a modern one. I thought it was a tube, but it isn't. Never mind, while I'm here, I'm going to do a shout out for a young lad in the USA that I came across earlier on in the week. Square Nail Squirrel. He's a young fella out in the northern part of the USA. I don't know his name. Everything he does is based on historical research. He's digging out old maps and comparing them, obviously the modern day ones, like our side by side maps here, over here in the UK. So look him up. He's a smashing young lad. As I say, I don't know his name yet. Square Nail Squirrel. Okay, I'll catch you later. Right, out of this muddy hole. Look at this, it's soaking wet now. Not only the bowl of the spoon, but we've also found its handle. Can only be off that. So there you go, one spoon, incomplete, rather battered. Catch you in a bit. I'll let him move you, hang on. Right, thankfully, it's in that bit of clod, so don't let it float around in the water. Yeah, that's nearly filled up. I'll straighten him and I'll straighten you up with the tripod. There you go. I was getting a signal there before a second ago. It's not in my hand. Not that I can feel my hands on that goal. But never mind, we'll get over that. Just dropped off round here, no. No. Does this work? Yeah. So I have got previous for not switching it on. There you go for a swim in there. Oh, there it is. It's falling out like it's just a piece of lead. I've got nothing to dry it on, so everything's soaked. Yeah, piece of lead or something. That's it. Catch. Right, I'm giving up in this field. I'm just about finished it. The holes are filling up with water, and everything here is just up to the naps in clots and mud. So the GGs, my friends over there in that pasture, they're all down there. So I'm going to see if I can sneak into this end and have a bit poke around in there, because every time I go in I don't last 5 minutes and they'll come over. I might go right over the other side. I found a tomback style button in there a couple of weeks ago. and it cleaned up beautifully, and it was electroplated, rather nice, about 25mm an inch if you work in Stone Age measurement. So there has been human activity in there. There's an old dwelling, you can see some of the foundations. So I'm going in there, getting away from all this cow shite and muck and everything. My boots are just getting bigger and bigger as I walk across here. I'm still sniffing like the clappers. I can't help it, I'm sorry. And I'll catch you when I get in this field. See how long I last before the horses come up. See you in a bit. Right, the ground's a lot better on this pasture, as you can see, as in the hole isn't going to fill up with water. And I've got something down here. After about 20 minutes, want another poke in with a spade, I think. Bear with me. Copper or brass, and I've broken it with whatever it is. Pointer. I've often said I'm really looking to put the spade in when I've got a signal in case it's something decent. There's another piece. Probably fits together somehow or other, I don't know. What a shame. Yeah, that appears to be it. Whatever they were. It has that green patina of non-ferrous metal. I'll clean it up and we'll see what it may have been. Well, I think I've broken it, but I don't know. I might not have done. Could it now? There's another piece there. Yeah. Oh well, never mind. It's nearly time to go because I'm starting to shiver. It's that cold now, and you know what I mean. Right, I've got another hit in here. Let's see what we've got. Don't know what this is. It's of any significance. It's a goldy colour, look. Oh, can I get the mud? I can't get the mud off it. Well, what do you reckon? Right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, we have a coin. We have wants to sit. Keep me eye on these horses here. They know I'm here. Oh, is it a halfpenny or a penny? I'm not gold. I think it's halfpenny size, but yeah, it's George V. I thought there was one on top of the other there, but there's not. That's just the impression. I don't know if you can see the impression down there. There. I think that's a penny. See Britannia. And it's Georgie 5. Wow, look, I got a glimpse of that, and my little heart started to go 50 to the dozen. I thought I was going to have one of those complimentary trombonists, and it's a gold foil bottle cap, I don't know, gold foil. Oh, when I saw that glint, dear me. Never mind. We shall soldier on. Catch you in a bit. Right, we've got a signal in this clod. I'm really pushing for time now. I want to go and pick the grandkid up. So I'm going to have to be quick here. Ooh. It's a modern 2p, look. See it? It looks like a gold colour, but well, it isn't.